Hello everyone watching this video, maybe to those who have found it somewhere from outer YouTube, and today I'm finally going to speak out my short opinion about global GTA LCS mod, Sindacco Chronicles. I'm going to say what in it caught me the most, what moments require further improvement by developers, and so on. I'll note straight away that I can't treat myself as an earnest GTA mods fan in general, and I don't have a lot of estimating experience, so bear that in mind. Also, this review is going to be based plainly on my subjective opinion and not encouraging you for any sort of actions, in particular unwavering faith in it as ultimate truth. The current material isn't targeted on obtaining any hype or advertising developers. Here I'm only expressing my own impressions and sharing emotions with my native audience. I want to apologize straight away for my not quite perfect oratory skills and speech, even though I read off my screen, as well as pretty boring video background of early 10th style. Unfortunately, I don't know what else I can offer to you, and to be honest, I had to rush a bit with this video as soon I'm going for quite a long vacation. I hope you'll forgive and understand me, and that it's going to be at least somewhat bearable. In addition, sorry for my terrible English skills and my terrible pronunciation, I'm gonna try to do my best. Also, for your convenience, I'll put timestamps of all key moments of the video into description, so if you're interested in something specific, you can easily go in the description and click the corresponding timestamp. Alright, I'll start off I guess with well-known fact that it's first ever global LCS mod and implementation of my old and already seemed to be unrealistic childhood dream. Because at some point we weren't even dreaming of something more than this. And just for devs' bravery and determination to send themselves for such unexplored technical-wise journey onto GTA game, which has a relatively smaller fanbase than PC ones, I can already give them the credits, but let's still break down several moments in detail. Let's talk about how quote-unquote global is this mode. Totally it has 100 brand new missions, 60 of which are of storyline. There are absolutely new mechanics such as purchasing safe houses and assets with all missions just like in Vice City. Business empire takeover based on Vice City plus San Andreas system. Vendetta contracts, snapshot just like in SA. Donating pennies to bombs, saving vehicles on parking places rather than garages just like in GTA 4. On top of this there is 4-hour set of new but authentic radio. I'm pretty sure it's not the record on amount of content among all the GTA mods in overall, plus at some point I faced some kind of monotonous vibes like several same looking off-road side missions, almost unchanged city service missions, but perhaps there is some sort of charm in it, thus I for one am okay with that. Anyways, it's quite a feat for LCS and it took me around 14 in-game hours to complete my first 100% playthrough, so surely I rate the globality of the mod as 10 out of 10. The storyline and things related to it. Well, here is a quick note that I have never had huge knowledge of storyline of original itself, because I consider later kinda boring and confusing. However, I can safely claim that 1Z is in SC is really saturated and well developed. The dev definitely had great knowledge of the OG, and of course this is important because I, for instance, would never make up anything close to it, neither by knowing the original nor by general imagination skills. What's won my heart the most is references to LCS, and in my opinion they look really well fitting, and also the fact that the author hasn't gone for turning the original story onto other side, despite the claimed alternatives of mod story events. Just this perfect balance between canonic and alternative base became for me one of the deciders, so for the storyline itself I give them a safe 10 out of 10. Bonuses such as playing for multiple characters, visible division for acts, and optional AI voiceover feature also deserve a solid 10, plainly for their total innovateness, and let the very last one be not super perfect at some points, when you can straight away feel that it's a robot. Like I mentioned before, it is optional feature, and also, just in my humble opinion, the silent nature of such global mods already is some kind of their firm thing, so I don't really detect any kind of big problem about that. The scripting of the mod, considering being based on LCS, is pretty badass. Yep, in early versions there were some possible crashes, and as of now there still are some minor flaws, but authors are always in touch with their bug report on official Discord server, and as it seems to me are very fast at fixing them. Yes, you can't really mod LCS as much as you can do it with PC games, plus engine limitations, but as for me, devs have used the potential they had for maximum. What caught me the most is opportunity to complete vendetta contracts while doing some other mission. For this particular criteria, I'll give, I think, a 9. I can't call myself a guy who loses it when seeing splendid graphics, so I have relatively low personal requirements when it comes to that stuff. However, I can say that it's surely not bad. Yep, there are no any global map changes, but textures of characters, map icons, colors of the HUD are very neat, so here I'll rate as 10. I haven't had problems with understanding what does the game want me to do at the moment, so-called game design. But as I could see, other players were complaining, especially about new business system, but it was fixed later, so let this parameter be 9 out of 10. I'm not sure how important is it for you, but in GTA series I always was into casual walking around the city, collect some stuff, look for some secrets such as Easter eggs or unique vehicles on missions, etc. I can claim that all of this is present in this mode, including brand new Easter egg content. Yet the packages number isn't 100, rampages aren't 20, which sucks by just some grain, because as I suppose they could come up with more of new goals and locations, considering former moved packages races. But for that, there are snapshots from San Andreas, a very interesting in my opinion usage of a camera, which didn't really have any functionality in OG, except for a few missions. Thus, as for me, the mode doesn't really lack such content, and I give that criteria a 9 out of 10. The gameplay difficulty. Well, and here is when it's not that simple. This mode, just as previous one by same dev for Early Redemption, promises 2 difficulty levels, which you can choose from on the very start of your game, Soldier and Boss. When in early development stage I was really suffering even on Soldier, because some missions gave you really strong enemies and I was clearly raging due to them. However, later, as I can guess because of multiple players' complaints, the developers made those moments way easier, and I guess I would have nothing against of it, but the thing is that they made even the boss level way too easy, and this now seemingly defames its gist itself. If I were them, I would make more abrupt levels division and leave all the sweaty stuff in boss.
Well, perhaps except for enemies with shotguns who made me fucking break my keyboard in rage and ironic.
I assume it would be more nice. But that's been author decision. Also, there was an idea going on the server not so long ago to give a player an OP to change the difficulty level while already playing the game, just like you can do with AI voiceover. But personally, I strongly disagree with it, because as it seems to me, if you've chosen yourself the way of suffering, you should go until the end, rather than one mid-road. So if you select both, please be strong and patient. If you select Soldier, enjoy your easy gameplay. In overall, I'll estimate Barcode as something on between 7 and 8, because they still have something to work on in my opinion. Well, let's gradually move to the end. Yeah, I know that in spite of my quote-unquote effort, I could omit something, but I do realize that I am way far from level of, for example, Powdernet, and I have warned you about that, hence my conscience is clean. And the last thing related to mod itself I'd like to break down is general number of flaws, their majority, as of now, fix of some LCS bugs, and so on. I'll begin with the second. Yeah, some points from LCS like absence of collision on Staunton Hospital facade or one building wall in Portland are still present in SC, but I don't know, as for me it's plain cherry picking, because people somehow played OG for a long 18 years and weren't really complaining. So I don't think it's something that should discourage you from trying this mode. To say in essential, the very first public version did really have some annoying critical bugs, but they were quickly fixed, so the authors are really responsible and hardworking people. Right now the mod does have small things like few spelling mistakes and non-critical bugs, but I believe that it's going to be fixed shortly. I remind that developers have bug report on their Discord server, where you can report the flaws you notice. The response, in my opinion, are quite quick. For this criteria, I give a 9. Well, and for some kind of conclusion, the last but not the least is actually what I just mentioned. I'll name it as communication and development support. So how the authors monitor the situation, talk with their audience, etc. And here, without saying anything, I'll rate as solid 10. The studio has their own website and Discord server, where there is always action, news gets published in time, and always cozy, home-like vibes. The lead developer is online most of their free time, and despite even their occupancy, quickly responds all the questions and issues. Is very humble and simple in communication, put themselves on one page with regular users, which as for me only adds up the coziness of atmosphere. While they're offline, there is such frequenter as community manager Lesenqa, who is always really fast at responses, and frankly speaking, I've enjoyed communicating with them. Their moderated openness, some pericolo Turkish manner, set some sort of server trademark, and honestly, in my opinion, it wouldn't be the same without their presence. I wanna say huge thanks to that person for answers to my questions when they emerged, because most of the time it was exactly them, Lesenqa. If by any chance you're watching this, know that you're amazing. Generally, I can safely claim that TIMECODES server is one of the most pleasant and rapidly growing communities I've ever been involved in throughout all my life. And entering it every morning, checking news, laughing onto memes became for me a good tradition, while server members at some point became my dear friends and very interesting talkers. The developers are super smiley, cheerful, modest and friendly like people. Sometimes they allow a bit of breakage of rules, but they still monitor the peace, thus I can only thank them for growing such cozy community. What about development support? Well, as I said before, all the bugs get fixed really fast, the mod takes shapes of perfection, porting on different consoles is also very soon, so I guess I shouldn't add anything more, this criteria surely deserves a solid 10. Well, and that's all I wanted to break down in my opinion. Like I said, it's my first video that is somehow can be classified as a review, so go easy on me guys. And I guess the moment of the truth has come, and my resulting estimate of Sindacco Chronicles global mode is 9 out of 10. Yep, I do estimate this mode as solid 9. I really would like to rate 10, but I did mention some flaws, so ethers do have some room for improvement. But I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time, and very soon the last point on 10 scale will be safely added. Nevertheless, I 100% can recommend you all this mod for playing. Trust me, the flaws I said about are way too minor compared to all the good points. I wanna express my sincere thanks to TIMECODES for all the work they done, and namely for implementation of my old childhood dream. Because what they went through is really tremendous and can be overestimated, and they are sure to go down in history. In fact, they are already onto it. I wish you thriving creative success and audience growth from the bottom of my heart, for you surely deserve it, and in my heart, you are already legends who have turned my imagination about GTA modding upside down. Once again, thanks for what you did, and best of luck to you in improving already existing mods as well as developing the new one. Alright, and there you have it for my cringe performance. Thank you a lot for attention. If you got interested in this mod, the link to official guy's website is in description. There you can find direct links to the mod itself. Once again, I do recommend SC as one of the best console exclusive GTA games mod for long unknown future. I'm sure you'll get unforgettable experience. And here I'm hopping out. If you're here only for a review, then that's it. Thank you all for watching, leave likes, make sure to write your thoughts and comments, because I really need your support of this video. Sub to the channel if you have such desire, however I'm not sure if some more quality content comes on this mod from me, but we're gonna talk on it in a little podcast, which starts literally in a moment. Once again, sorry for my terrible English, anyways, whoever is leaving now. One more time, thanks for watching guys, stay safe and healthy gamers, and see you next time. And whoever is staying here with me, welcome to the podcast. Alright, welcome to a little podcast. Quick note straight away that I haven't made any script for it, any separate script, so be ready for some stuttering moments, some and so on, because I just decided to make it in chill vibe, like in direct emotion, so without any script and so on, so be ready for even worse English, by the way guys. Yeah, sorry for my terrible pronunciation really. I hope I never gonna do it again, but I just wanna share some situation with my channel, what's going on, what will happen next, so bear it for a bit guys. Well, and to be honest, I have nothing to speak about. I've already said the main abstract in my community post, so check it if you want. It's like gonna be the third one, I guess, in the feed. So I have nothing to talk about. I already said everything back then. Speaking of Sindacco Chronicles content, I just have nothing, to be honest, to do more. I wanted to do a speed walkthrough, in form of separate videos, but the thing is, even in English segment, I already saw people doing it, so I guess there is no point, and therefore, considering my English skills, considering my low skills of reading of the paper, I guess you could hear that in the review part, even though I tried my best, but I'm just recording this podcast voice after I already made basically the review uh, in Adobe Premiere, so I already heard that it sounds terrible, and don't say it's not, because I'm positive that it's sounds awkward, so I guess there is no reason to record separate videos for me, because people of much better skills can do it way more neat than me, so I guess it'll just be something unnecessary. Speaking of streams, well, I'm still thinking to do a fair EGT IGT challenge in game time, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna have motivation for it. If I'm ever gonna have motivation, probably it will happen somewhere in August, maybe, guys. So uh, the best you can do is just follow my channel, follow the updates. If I'm gonna stream something, I will place it in YouTube Planner, in Twitch Planner. I will make community post maybe for the first stream. So when it comes, you're gonna see it, guys. Provided you have notification on. But for now, I just have nothing to say about this, so just follow, I guess, guys, follow the situation, and maybe something will happen soon. Speaking of YouTube analytics, analyzing of market, if it can be so, even though I made it very poorly and I'm not sure how is it working right now, how algorithm catch the users and do the stuff. I don't know how to call it in English, but basically, well, what I saw, especially in the Russian segment, some undeserved people gain their popularity, in my opinion. I'm not gonna, point my finger at them to not maybe hurt feelings of those who watch their idols and consider them better than me. And, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than them, because I'm pretty sure that my content is even more cringe at some point. But in my opinion, those people are just going for the hype, and basically, well, I'm just not very interested at watching them in particular, so I didn't pay much attention. I just know that that they gained popularity, and well, good for them, I guess. But I'm not gonna, overtake them or something. I'm not going for it, because I never chased, money or popularity on YouTube. I'm just making it for you guys, for my native audience, for your enjoyment. So, I'm thankful to everyone who coming on my streams, guys. Whoever is here, thank you very much, guys, for being on my streams. If someone is here, thanks for your likes, thanks for your comments, thanks for your activity. I really appreciate it, man. And I don't need anything more than that, because that's exactly why I'm still here, just for you guys, just for talking with you, just for, chill vibes. Because if I ever gonna wanna play it alone, I will do so. But for now, just appreciate that you're with me. Let you be low in number, but you're big at quality, big at, loyalment or something. I don't know how to call it, but yeah. Well, on contrary, there are some YouTube bloggers who basically I'm watching even, and who made Sindacco Chronicles content as well, and they made it way better than me, and they do deserve their popularity. Especially one blogger from Russian segment, maybe you know them, but again, I'm not gonna call any names to not, advertise anyone, but yeah, the situation is kind of different. So, what I can say is that I just don't see any point in doing something myself, because I just did what I wanted to do. I did 100% walkthrough. That was my goal, and maybe I'm gonna do a GT challenge, but I doubt I will do anything more, because I just don't have desire and, to be honest, like big uh, tendency for it or something. Yeah. Speaking of my own channel, well, you can see the screenshots on the screen. Yeah, actually, there was a grow. There was a kind of huge grow. So, well, I guess thank you guys for it. Thank you for this grow. I really appreciate it, but unfortunately, I'm not sure how can I maintain this. So to be honest, that's the biggest problem. I just don't know what to do, guys. I just don't know what to do on Sindacco Chronicles. If you have any ideas, maybe you have some like ideas what can I do except for speedruns. Well, then I guess go maybe in comments, maybe write something. You know, I always check out the comments, so maybe you will come up with something for me to do, and I will do this. But for now, I just really don't know what to do. So yeah, just wait for the my August IGT content, and probably that's gonna be it. For me with this mod, but maybe one day I will actually change my heart and actually do the walkthrough in form of separate videos. I don't know for now, guys. We'll see about that. Speaking of other content, non-Sindacco Chronicles related, well, to be honest, I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to do any speedruns right now. I feel like I'm finally leaving that swamp, leaving my addiction. And to be honest, I kinda like it, because, you know, unfortunately, it's really time for me to go, guys. No matter how much pain is it for me, and how my in love with speedruns already for these years. Unfortunately, it really began banging on my nerves, and I really need to go before it affects my health, affects my mental. So yeah, guys, unfortunately, whoever is probably waiting for me to snap, waiting to fail my abstinence, unfortunately, guys, for now, it's unlikely to happen. But you know, everything might change at the moment. So yeah, something like that. Speaking of other content, to be honest, I don't know what to do. If you wonder what am I doing without YouTube, without Twitch streams, well, it's pretty obvious. It's not secret. I'm just chilling on other channels on Twitch, watching speedruns, reading some Russian visual novels. I guess that's how it's called in English. So, well, it's kind of cringe, but I like it. I like it more than speedruns already. So yeah, I don't see like a reason, a point in just getting the content from nowhere, or doing content just for doing content, because quality for me is always prevailing over quantity, and I guess that's how it should be. So guys, yeah, I guess just that's it for this information. Just follow my channel, follow the updates, follow the community tab, and maybe we'll do something. Anyway, guys, for now I'm going for a little vacation, so there is not gonna be anything for some time, but maybe I'll come back, and maybe if like I have nothing to watch, if I gonna get very bored, if I'm gonna get just nothing to do, maybe I will actually come back and do something except for IGT challenge, but we'll see about that. Okay, guys, and I guess that's pretty it. I haven't added anything in particular, anything specific, so I guess this podcast is just like not an update, just for doing it for myself, comforting self, like calming myself. So I just told you some information, so you like don't lose me or something. So I guess it's not breaking off my promise to never do podcasts again, like I promised a year ago, I guess. So I guess that's fine. Alright, guys, I guess I won't pick you with my terrible English even more. I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks whoever watched till the end. It was nice to see you all. Please, guys, leave the likes on this video and write any comments for its promotion. It is really important for me, and I will be really thankful to you guys if you write any comments. Subscribe to this channel if you want, if you have hope that something's gonna be later on this channel, and maybe I will think about it, guys. Anyway, guys, thanks for your attention. For now, I'm hopping out. I wish you all a good day. Please stay safe and healthy, guys, and do not miss me. I guess since it's summer, you anyway have more interesting things to do or channels to watch than me, so I guess it's fine. But anyway, guys, I wish you all peaceful sky over your heads, peace to your families, to your close ones, and so on. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks that you're still with me, and I guess see you next time, mans. Probably see ya summer next time. Bye bye.